Welcome, people. I've got a pair of jockey wheels. These are going to get upgraded on the Haibike Flyon. Derailleur is EX1, 8-speed cassette at the back. This one, the two different sizes. This is 12 tooth, this is 14 tooth, and that's the part number. If you can read it, because this Insta360 close-up shots are absolutely crap, although it's set at 4K. Now, first thing first you look at is two jockey wheels, 50 mil, 60 mil, that's the size. Okay. This comes with a one bolt because the center hole is slightly larger, whereas this doesn't come with any bolts, so you can use the pre-existing bolts that comes with the actual derailleur. So what we're going to do next is to sort of carry out the installation. So I will sort of talk you through that. Nice and smooth, weighs very little. So let's sort of go to the bike and start carrying out the installation. Stay with me. Right, so first thing first is pretty straightforward, this swap. We will need a Allen key, which is a 3 mil Allen key. Okay, so what I would do is I would lock this up, push it forward, and there's a little lock lever there. Click onto that, and that should sort of slacken the chain and everything else. That may come off as you're trying to slacken these bolts, so let's do that. That was pretty easy. So remember the orientation, what I said before. Alright, so don't drop anything out of this, okay? So it's a good idea to keep a note of the orientation if you ever needed to put this back on. And that is that these little grooves are facing, the pointy bit is facing this way, so the spin is going to be as you're forward pressing the bike pedals and the chain is moving, it's going to be in this orientation. So it's pretty straightforward, that is. Okay, so let's grab the new jockey wheel. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a tiny amount of Loctite as well. I'm using this, but only a tiny amount. Okay. Yeah, just a little amount. Right, so okay, so what I'm doing is I'm installing it, this orientation. Okay, so it's absolutely critical that you pay attention to that. Alright, and these are already greased up and everything, so I'm not going to bother with it. So let's insert this, get this in there, and as I said, it's a very straightforward swap. That gently tighten it and just make sure your chain free. Okay, just leave that Loctite to dry. So again, as the chain moves this way, the wheel's spinning this way, so the marker pointing is this way, so that is the correct orientation. All right, so next one is this one. Right, you turn in it anti-clockwise, just grip hold onto the actual derailleur just to get extra bit of leverage, and that is the reverse order. So the teeth is facing, that one's teeth was facing that way, this is this way, so as the chain spins, it's going to be moving in this orientation. When I say the teeth, it's little grooves on that factory OEM jockey wheel. Now you will be using the screws that came with it, so do not lose them. And I can't see the back side of it, but I am struggling a little bit as to why this wouldn't come off, but it did come off finally. I'm sure I'm missing a sleeve somewhere here. Yes, I am. Just to protect the bearings. and this was already installed with red Loctite, which is fine, but red is more of a permanent. This jockey wheel will go through a bit of a beating, but it's okay, no problem. I don't know what it is, but something's beeping. Right, let's cut open these, and hip hip hooray. Okay, are these any smoother than the factory? Let's see. Okay, there is a bit of a play on the factory ones. Same with the Hope as well, but yeah, it's just more cosmetic, and some of it I can't just see anything, you know, making any significant difference on the performance side of it. It's more how the bike looks. Okay, so the orientation of this spin will be like that, so arrows pointing this way. Let me just get this right. No, it's the other way, it's this way, my apologies. So the arrows, so the spin of this will be this way as the chain goes up, so the arrow should be pointing that way, okay, towards the back. So let me get these in there. There is something, I'm not sure what that is, but there is something there of some sort that's actually, I hope that is not to sort of keep the jockey wheel. It's a plate, it's a back plate, so that does move out of place if you're not careful. I wouldn't go too crazy tightening these up. Just put a bit of Loctite and just a firm tight on them. All right, and let the thing dry out. Okay, that's what I would do. And pretty straightforward now. Let's just release the clutch, or the clutch pin, by pulling it forward, and that will just automatically pull out. And you just let go of it. Now what I do need to do is to sort of line this up. Sadly, yep, there we go. Beautiful. Smashing, job's a good one. There you have it. This is what it looks like. Alright, this is what it looks like, and beautiful. I can't spin the wheel because it's on a stand, but that's what it looks like. And yeah, I think for what it's worth, 42.50, it's worth the upgrade. I'm sure you're getting better bearings, so it'd be a smoother wheels, chain spin, and performance would be better than your stock ones. But yeah, Hope is known to produce really good quality blings, I'd like to call it. So yeah, there you have it. That's what it looks like. So let me try and get an angle. Alright, so 14 teeth, and the top one is a 12 teeth. Alright, don't mix them up, the orientation of the spin, so that's absolutely critical. But there you have it, guys. That's all for now. Have a great weekend, and I shall speak to you soon. Peace.